tonight I'm just stopping by for a minute just to, chatter, talk just a little bit, right? For a few minutes. Um, those that are familiar with my channel, right? I want to thank you for coming in. Thank you for subscribing. And those that are not subscribers, please hit the like, share, right? And subscribe, of course. But tonight, well, I always talk about motivation, staying focused, right? And tonight, I want to talk about staying focused. Again, as usual, right? I had a conversation, right, with one of my girlfriends. And it's funny because we was talking about credit cards, right? And how important it is to pay attention to your interest rates and stuff, right? Forgive me. I'm still eating some soup that I made. I guess it's soup. But anyway, so we was talking about how you have to pay attention, right, to them. Because if you don't, right, you will see how much interest you pay in the with those cards. And that happened to her. I mean, it happened to me before too, right? It happens that, they charge you these high interest rates, but you can always, well, you will get the rates, but you can avoid them by transferring balances. And if you transfer your balance, then you can avoid a lot of that interest cost. Because what happens is, of course, if you're familiar or if you're not familiar, right? Say you have a $3,000 balance and you only paying, they want $50 a month. Then about seven of those dollars is going towards your principal. And the other $43 is really going in their pockets. And you would say that's crazy, but that's how they get you, right? So if you do a transfer balance, I want to thank everyone that's coming into my live. If you do a transfer balance, right, you can save yourself a ton of money. But you have to pay attention because they will give you like 10 months or maybe 12 months. And if you don't pay attention, what I told her is that word, F around and find out. All right? And you know what that word is. They almost double. They almost double what it is that. Thank you all for coming into my life. Don't forget to hit the like, share, subscribe. I appreciate you being here. The payments that they end up taking from you or the money they take from you almost double. So when you look at these companies, these banks out here, you really have to pay attention. And a lot of times, right, we don't pay attention because we're so busy just spending, spending, spending. Hi, thank you for coming in. It's, what is it? It's for Forever Lila. Hi, Forever Lila. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you. Yeah, if you don't pay attention, right, they will get you. They will get you. And I feel like, a lot of times people say credit cards are really bad. They're not bad. They don't have to be bad. You can use them. Thank you, Mason, for coming in. Hi. They don't have to be bad. You have to know how to work with them, right? And as you get older, right, a lot of older people I'm finding, they will, I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to be honest, and I'm going to include that in this conversation tonight. That I'm finding people that, hey, good night. Thank you for joining me. Thank you. Hi, Keegan. Thank you for coming in. A lot of people, right, older, you will be amazed, older, they are not handling their business. Because what happened is, as we get older, right, some of us that hung out and partied, we still keep up those same ways as we get older. And then when situations come up, we're like, oh my God, how did this happen? Or what do I have to do? No, what you have to do is while you are younger and as you get older, you really have to pay attention to your life and see what's, yes, that's right, Mason. You have to pay attention to your life, right? And see what's going on, because if not, things are going to happen in your life that you were not prepared for. Now, there's a lot of things that we are not ready for, right? We can't get ready for everything, but we can avoid some things. Oh, thank you. We can avoid some things. Um, for me, right? I'm 61, and whew, it's it's been a ride. It's been a ride. Just living life and maintaining bills and working, going to school, being self-employed at one time. It's just been a lot of work, right? And I always try to prepare for my future, right? And I have more years behind me than I have in front of me. So, with that being said, I said, okay, when I get 64, 65, where do I want to be at that time? And that's why anyone who has come to my life before, right, I always say, prepare yourself. Just prepare yourself for what it is that you want to do. Just don't wake up every day and live life on life terms, right? Wake up and have a plan. And I always say that, and have, go one step at a time. It is so important. I like I said, I had a conversation, and you know, a few of my friends wasn't paying attention. And there's a part of it, I can't really say that it's okay not to pay attention. I can't say it's okay not to pay attention. You should always pay attention, right, to your life and what's going on around you. Prepare yourself for certain things, because you never know. You never know. Um, I just find that when you get a certain age, right, a lot of times we cannot, um, when we get into those retirement years, actually, here's a good one. I ran into this woman at Costco's, and she was well, she was walking around, but she wasn't walking around like normal, right? She was walking because I guess her legs, whatever happened, right? Whatever she was doing, I'm not sure what happened. But the funny part about it, right, is she said, "Thank you for joining my live. Thank you." For those that's coming in, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe. But she was walking around. The way she was walking was strange. And I said, "Oh, aren't you ready to retire already?" She was like, "Oh no, I got to work 4 more years." And I'm looking at her saying, "You walking," to myself, I'm saying, "You walking like that, and you're going to wait 4 more years?" She said, "Yeah, because I won't be able to pay my rent." That's reality check right there. She's barely getting around. And she said she has to stay there for 4 more years because of what she will get for Social Security and then her retirement. Right. I'm not sure what you mean by are you? Are you? And oh, I'm getting around. Yeah, I'm getting around. I can move and all that. I'm good. My granddaughter always say that. But yeah, this woman couldn't get around. And then so that part, right? Number one. So that means she's not exercising, she's not doing what she needs to do, right? Um, that's one. The other thing is now she has to worry about her rent. So you're in your 60s and you got to worry about your rent. Will you make enough money? Or you got to keep working so you can make enough money to retire? That's the part that's scary. And you're barely getting around. Okay, no worries. Thank you for stopping by, Mason. I appreciate you. Have a good weekend. Be safe, okay? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. But yeah, I'm good. My legs move. I've been exercising. So, yeah. But, just to know that she's, that's where she's going to be. Now, if she's barely getting around now, how is she going to be at 60? What's that? 60, she was 62, 66, 67. And then you got to worry about your rent and with the price of rents these days. So it's important to just figure out what it is that you have mapped out for yourself, right? Think about it and put it into sections. Put everything into sections and work on one thing at a time. As far as credit cards, what I was saying earlier, right? Because a lot of us, right, we end up getting these credit card debts. Take a look. If you have any cards that you can do a transfer balance, do a transfer balance, but make sure you take a look and see where, excuse me, when it expires, okay? Whether it's 10 months or whether it's a year, take a look at that. Take a look at if you can get, some of them got where you can get 2.99% for 18 months or 15 months, something like that, a little more than a year, right? Maybe opt for that because it's less interest. You still got to pay that transfer fee, right? But it's less interest. And then what you do is you work towards just paying off each card. Just take one card and go bang, 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 get rid of it. Then go to the next one, bang, 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 get rid of it. And that's just how I look at it when it comes to credit cards, right? But when it also comes to other things in your life that you want to do, as far as like retirement or school, whatever that may be, just kind of write it down. Make yourself a vision board and have a goal and work towards that goal. My thing is with my channel, I want everyone to be okay. I want everyone to be okay. And the reason being because I see too many people that just wake up and they just go wherever the chips fall. Too many people do that rather than focusing on the things that they need to. They doing what they want to do. And then I feel like if you do everything that you need to, then when you get to that certain place, and some people say, "Oh, but I might not live to that time." That's true. But if you're still alive, guess what? Now you're there and you're all messed up, right? So I just feel like it's very important to just map things out and do one thing at a time and stick to it. Stick to it. If there's a credit card problem, start working on that. So this way you can have a peace of mind. If you need to go back to school to get better skills, then take your butt back to school so you can get those skills. So you may have to work and go to school. It's hard. We all have been there. But what they say, the early bird gets the worm, right? You may not be early, but you can be focused and you'll still get it done. Because to be honest with you, those same people gonna still be sitting there, all your friends, whatever they doing. Pay them no mind. Pay them no mind. You know, focus on what you got to do. And then what happens is when you get with your friends, right? Now you're able to hang out with them. It's like, I caught up to you all, but I'm in a good place. I caught up to you all, but I'm in a good place. So very important, very important. For those that came in, I was just stopping by this evening for a second just to, say hi and just talk about, just some information that, I spoke with one of my girlfriends about. And I just want to share that we really have to pay attention to our lives and what we're doing. Okay, very important, very important. So thank you all for stopping by and coming to my live. All right. Everyone have a great evening. Happy holidays. I don't know. I might come on next week every day because I got a few things up my sleeve. All right. But I'm still putting things together. So that's the other reason why I haven't been on like I would like to, because I'm organizing. I'm organizing a few things. And a lot of times when that happens, well, you call this person back. But a lot of times it always happens that I'm on a live, right? My phone rings. But yeah, I'm organizing a few things, and I'm gonna put those things together, and then I'll be able to come back on the way I want to and come back on stronger, where I'm consistent, because doing YouTube and some of these other channels, trust me, it's a job. It's a job. It's a job. It's a job you might not even be getting paid for, which, it depends. All right. But everyone have a good evening. Thank you for stopping by my live. Don't forget to stay laser focused and keep your eye on the prize. All right. Thank you again. Have a good one. Let me do it this way. All right. Sorry. All right.